loud. Okay, so we're recording this restorative Pilates. This is the beginning of the week, so hopefully this was going to help you to face a new week. We're going to start laying down on the mat, and you can use cushions or anything if you want stretchment or anything. But I don't think we're going to use anything at all. Just laying down on the mat. My kitten is going crazy, so I don't know what she's going to do. You can allow your spine to rest on the mat in a neutral position, and we'll give a couple of moments here just to arrive on the mat. Big breath in and then out. Your feet on the mat, your knees gently bent, as close or as further away as you feel comfortable there. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. You're going to have that navel connection. Breathing in to expand the rib cage. Breathing out, find your imprint next. So use your navel connection, abdominals in to find your lower back kissing the mat. Restore into neutral, breathing in. And then out to allow to find your imprint position. Breathing in to restore. And then out to imprint. Breathing in. And then out to imprint. Now stay into neutral. Once you come back, neutral spine, flow your arms up towards the ceiling there. You're going to reach your arms away from your knees as you breathe out, and then above the ceiling once again as you breathe in. 2 more times. Float your arms away, breathe out, and then restore back up towards the ceiling. Last time, breathe out. And then in to restore your arms. Open your arms to the side of the body, this time all the way to the floor. Breathing in to open your arms. Breathing out to restore your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Breathing in to open. And then out. Use those abdominals connection. Breathing in last time. And then out. Seize your arms. So you're going to reach your right arm up, your left one down towards your left hip. And then change over. Breathing in. Out to switch. Breathing in. Out to switch. Breathing in. Out to switch. And again. 1 or 2 more times. Make sure we finish with your left arm up, right one down. And then restore your arms back down on the mat, palms facing down. Float your right leg at tabletop position. You're going to think about circle knees inside of your right hip. So bring your knee in towards you, out to the right, away from you, and then across the body. 3 more circles of your right hip here in this direction. 2. And then 3. Allow the leg to really oil itself. And then change direction of left circle, hip circle, I should say, out to the other side 4 times each side. Try to maintain your pelvis in neutral, as stable, thinking of your pelvis like being your anchor. And then restore your foot back down on the mat, same thing with your left. So float that left leg at tabletop. Bring your knee in towards you, out to the left, away from you, across the body. Circling this time your left hip socket there. So it doesn't really matter which shape of your legs you create, but make sure you are focusing on that left hip oiling itself. Change direction after 4. So other way around, making sure the pelvis is stable. Again, is your anchor. So make sure your pelvis stays stable, and we're really using that movement to oil your left hip. 4 circles this way. And then we're going to restore your foot back down on the mat. Now, if you had headrest or head cushions, please take it away. We're going to roll the hips up. So I highly suggest to have your heels in front of your sitting bones, quite close to your sitting bones, or as close as possible. You're going to breathe in, find your imprint position. As you breathe out, press your feet down, roll the hips up towards the ceiling. Feeling the stretch in front of the hips as you arrive on that top bridge position. Breathe in. Out to roll down, articulating the spine, thinking, take this as a self-massage on your back and spine there. Release back into neutral, breathing in. Out to roll up, 1 more time, just simple feet hip distance apart, rolling up. Breathing in to stay, and then out to roll down. Once we roll down, we're going to stay there, and we're going to open your feet a bit wider than your hips. Your legs gently turn out, so your toes are gently turned out, just within still your mat width. You're going to breathe out, roll up into the gentle turn out rotation of the hip there. Breathing in to stay, so you feel your glutes maybe working a bit harder. Breathing out to roll down, and it's still a rolling and articulation of the spine. One more time in that turn out position. Breathing out to roll up. Breathing in to stay, out to roll down. And again, take it as a self-massage on that back. Then keep your heels where they are. Turn your toes in and your knees to kiss each other. So we're going to turn in those legs. You're going to roll up into the turning position. Keep your knees together as much as you can. I'm going to roll up, breathing out. In to stay, out to roll down. So keep your knees as together as possible. Your toes are looking into each other. Restore on the mat, breathing in, out to wrap. One more time. And then breathing in, out to roll down. And then restore your gentle turn out position. Your feet are still wide, so keep your heels where they are. Turn your toes out. You're going to reach your arms up to the ceiling. Clap your hands together. So have you press your palms or your hands together. You're going to reach your arms away, your fingertips away from your knees. You're breathing in here. Breathing out, we're going to do an up prep. So connect your shoulders there, shoulder blades. Lift your shoulders, your chin to chest, shoulders off the mat. Reach your hands in between your knees there. You're going to roll back down, breathing in. So, and again, thinking about the flexion of the upper body this time. Breathing out, shoulders connecting there, navel into spine, lift. It's just an up prep, we're just adding that more connection to your upper body, through your arms there. One more time, we're going to stay breathing out, reaching forward, stay. We're going to allow to swing your shoulders to the right, so tap your right outside of your right thigh, and then your left. So you swing side to side, 2 more times. Finishing on the left, coming back centered, and then rolling down, and then reach away as you breathe in, palms together still. Breathe out, navel into spine, lift up, straps. This time we're going to swing to the left first time, and really mean it, using your shoulders side to side, 6 times. Finishing on the right thigh, and then coming back to the center, and then rolling down, and then reach your arms up and over, and then just restore your arms alongside the body, palms facing down. Good. We're going to hug your right knee into chest, perhaps grabbing your thighs muscles, your hamstrings muscles rather than your knee. You're going to extend your left leg away. You're going to breathe in and out, so full extension of the left leg, lengthening that gently, that hip flexor. And try to bring your right thigh as close as possible to your chest, even tilting the pelvis backwards. Extend your opposite leg there, if you can, breathe in and out. And then place your right foot down on the mat, hug your left knee into the chest, grabbing your hamstrings muscles there. Bring your left knee into the chest as much as you can, and then extend your right leg away from you, extending, feeling the stretch of the front of your right hip flexors this time. So full extension of your right leg, left knee in towards the chest as much as you can. And then you're going to bring your left foot back down, and then restore your right foot back into hip distance apart. You're going to open your arms to the side. You're going to swing your knees from side to side, as small as you need or as big as you can, making sure your navel into spine is still connected. So allow that movement to massage your lower back and your glute, from glute to glute, little gentle massage there on the mat. Use your navel into spine to return the pelvis through the center. So make sure your core is still active. And then we're going to drop the knees all the way to the right. So drop your leg both to the right. And then we're going to reach your right arm up and over your head. Circle the arms all the way around, reaching your left arm if you can. Deep breath in and out in here. Try to reach your right hand, try to reach as far away or alongside your left arm as much as possible. Place your hand on the top of the arm and reach away. And then circle the right arm up and over again. to restore. Bring your knees over to the other side, drop the knees to the left. Your left arm this side is now reaching up and trying to get into the right hand. Touch the elbow, touch your arm as much as you can. Try to increase the rotation of the spine. Your knees drop to the left. Your left arm trying to reach towards your right side. And then restore your upper body there. So your left arm up and over. And then restore your body back through the center. You're gonna roll over to one side. And you're gonna come up into a, well, not sitting position, a sphinx position is called. So belly down. We really need to connect your shoulders there. So if you have any shoulders troubles, let me know and I'll give you a bit of an alternative. But your elbows are underneath your shoulders, so directly down on your shoulders. Your navel is into spine, so I'm not collapsing my lower back there, but I'm holding my navel into spine strongly. Your shoulders away from your ears. And what we're gonna do, I need to turn this way. What we're gonna do, so shoulders away, you are on your elbows, so place your elbows to lift your spine off into a sphinx position. So you are on your elbows there. From there, we're going to swing, you're going to circle your right arm out to the right, and then circle all the way around, and then back to into your elbow. Left arm, circle out and across, and then out, and then back underneath you. Right arm, out and across, and then back and underneath you. One more time. Left, all the way across, and then back to the center. Good. Back into the sphinx position to push yourselves into child pose. So finding real rest for the extension of the spine. And then from there, I'm going to come into all four positions. So finding your all four. Allow your shoulders not to sink down, but push the floor gently away there. Your navel is into spine, so make sure you hold your core tight. Cut, stretch there. So scoop your belly button up towards the ceiling, really stretching your spine there. And then lengthen into neutral and into extension. Hold your navel into spine, lengthen the spine. Don't bend. Don't think bending, but think you're lengthening and stretching underneath you with a cut stretch. And then ears away from your shoulders as you find your extension. Coming back through the center, you're going to bring your head and pelvis to the right. So maybe you want to look into your right pelvis as you shift to the right. And then back center, left side, head and pelvis to the left. So we just tailbones and head to the right again, back center through your neutral, and then left. And then back to neutral. We're going to find your cut stretch from here, so scoop your head and tailbones underneath you. Then we're going to swing, and so we're going to do two circles, one with pelvis, one with head, both to the right, so pelvis and head to the right. And then finding your extension, bring the pelvis and head up towards the ceiling. You're going to draw the circle to the left with head and tailbones, and then find yourselves into cut stretch again. We're going to reverse it. We're going to go to the left with the hip and head. Up towards the ceiling, your tailbones and crown the head. Down to the left, to the right, to circle around and find your cut stretch, and then lengthen your spine into neutral. Tuck your toes under, walk your hands towards your knees. Push the floor away with your hands down. Find your crouch position, and I really mean that crouch. So allow your head to be heavy. Drop your head there. You're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to lengthen your knees. Finding your heels back on the mat. Try to stretch your knees fully if you can. Allow your head to stay heavy, your upper body lengthening down towards the floor. From there, I'm going to bend both knees again. So bend your knees and then stretch. Keep your upper body down. You're going to just bend your knees, keeping your upper body down towards the floor. Breathing out, stretch, tailbones up towards the ceiling. Breathing in to bend. Breathing out to stretch. Give me two more times. Bend and stretch. And then the next one is just going to bend. Keep your knees nice and soften. Scoop the belly button in. Roll the spine up. Walk your hands up to your thighs if you need. Find your navel into spine to roll the spine. We're going to come up into a standing position. Slowly take your time if you need. Good. And then from there, I'm going to stand up tall there. And you can Make sure your feet are hip distance apart, your toes pointing forward, rolling the shoulders gently forward, up and back and down. Thinking about moving the shoulder blades up and around. 2 more times, forward, up, back and down. 1 more time, forward, back and down. Just your right arm reaching up towards the ceiling and then around. 1 more time, up and around. Just the left, forward, up, and then side and down. 1 more time, forward, up, side and down. Just the right, we're going to go back this time, back as far as you can, and then up and over. And then 1 more time, right, and then we do the same thing on the left. Back we go, up, and then over. Reach away your fingertips, rotate your palms facing down, and then reach up to the side, rotate your palms facing up, and then down. So allow the rotation to happen truly through your shoulder blades and not just through your fingers. So make sure you activate your shoulder blades, rotating down, pin them down, and release. 1 more time. Good. And then we're going to bend, flexing your spine forward, just half roll down. Place your hands on your thighs there. Lengthen tailbones and crown the head away. Find your diagonal shape there. Nice and lengthen. So squeeze shoulder blades together. We're going to think of an imprint. So just your lower back there. Scoop your navel into spine. Find your imprint. Your tailbones is going to go tucked under. But make sure your shoulders are not involved. And then release. So it feels quite tiny. It's like exactly the same thing what we do in the imprint on the mat. Scoop your abdominals and then release. 1 more time. Imprint just for that lower back. And then release back into neutral. And then cat stretch. So full cat stretch this time. Tailbones to crown the head. Look into your own belly button. From there, from cat stretch, we're going to roll the spine up. So your navel is already into the spine. We're going to roll the spine up. Good. We're going to shift the body weight gently from side to side once you're up there. So from right foot to left foot. Making sure the shoulders comes with you and you don't leave them through the center. So we don't do it through the pelvis. We do it through the whole body. Nice. Good. And then find your center. And then you're going to shift the body weight towards your toes and towards your heels. And once again, the full body comes with you. And forward and back. So toes to heels, forward and then back. Good, good. And then restore through the center. Shift the body weight to your left leg. Lift your right knee at tabletop position. 3 ankles rotation there on each direction for that right ankle. Other way around. 3 and 2 and 1. And then we'll walk into that can-can. We're going to rotate your lower leg 3 times one way, and then 3 times other way around. So full circle your lower leg. And then we do the same thing for the hip. Up and around, tap down if you need. And then 2, and then 3. Other way around. 3, and then 2, and then 1. Transfer the body weight straight into the other leg to lift your left knee at tabletop. 3 ankle rotation this way. And then opposite direction, 3, 2, and 1. Now lower leg, big circles with the lower leg, 2 and 3, and then other way around, 2 and 3, and same for the hip, up and around, and then 2, and then 3, and then other way around, 3 and 2, and then 1. Good. You're going to reach your arms out to the side there, palms facing down. You're going to reach your arms all the way up towards the ceiling and then down. Keep your palms facing down all the time. So back of the hands try to reach each other and then restore. And then 1 more time. Reach your hands up, back of your hands into each other and lower down. Last time. Breathing in. Back of the hands together and this time palms facing up, palms facing each other. Place your palms together and then down. Keep your palms facing up. Breathing out. Keep your shoulders down. Breathing in to restore. 1 more time. And then restore. Good. And then reach your palms up. Press the palms together. Open your elbows and keep really pressing the palms together. You feel your pectorals working. Really press together. And then you're going to flip your fingertips downwards to rotate your arms and catch them at the top. And then press together, breathing out. into flip, and then circle, out, press, in, and out, really catch them as well, and then out, one more, shoulders down, as you press your palms together, and then reach, and then bend your knees, and then reach up, bend your knees, and then up. And then what I want you to do is that find the little bounce, find your navel into spine, and next time I'm gonna curve forward. So we're gonna use the arms up, we're gonna curve forward, little bounce, restore, and then we're gonna cross. We're gonna reach, we're gonna dive forward, navel into spine, up, and then opposite arm crossing, up, and then forward, little bounce, up, and then cross. One more time, reach, and then forward, and then up. Last time to cross over, and then reaching up. Keep your arms up toward the ceiling, lift your heels off the floor. Drop your arms down, drop your heels. Reach your arms up, breathing in. Out to lift your heels. Breathing out to drop, breathing in to lengthen. Good. Reach up. High heels. Drop your arms, lower your heels. One more. Reaching up. And then lift your heels. Really drop your arms. And nice flap there, and then lower your heels. And then we're gonna open your legs a little bit wider than your hips. So we're gonna make sure that we got those hips nice and wide. So a bit wider than your hips, toes gently pointing out, and then we're gonna bend from side to side, nice and easy. Not too much to think about, just the spine to stay nice and tall. You wrap your waistline around, navel into spine, nice and easy. Good, good. Transfer, shift the body weight. And then we're going to reach one side and then the other. Then we're going to slow down. Reach one side, reach the other. Good. And then we're going to really reach. You're going to stay on your right side, really reach away. Opposite arm to reach up and then trying to reach the top right arm there. And up and over. And then we'll go back to just shift from side to side, nice and easy. Good, good. And then we're going to slow down to reach one side. And then the other, one side, and then the other. And then we're gonna stay to the left side this time. Keep your arm there. Right arm up and over, trying to reach away from the top. Your left arm there, and then up and over, and release. Keep your leg rotation, squeeze your glutes, bend your knees. Nice in the center there. Place your hands on your knees there. You can lean forward if you wish, just to really allow those hips to open. You can stay as low as you can or as low as you want. From there, maybe place your hands in front of your thighs muscles there, just above your knees. You're going to drop one shoulder down towards the floor and then up. You're going to drop the other and then up. Use your navel into spine. Don't let your core be lazy. Knees nice and open, so your hands are there to support your knees. Open to the sides, we didn't drop forward. One more time, each shoulder. Coming back, and then reach up, breathing in, and then bend, stretch. We cross forward, up and over, and then we cross. And then we cross, knees to the side. One more time, reaching up, and then drop. Close your toes, close your heels, close your toes. And then we're going to give a little gentle kick. So what I really want you to think about is about your foot, sole of foot pushing off the floor. So off the floor. Imagine you have a ball in front of you and try to kick it as well. So forward. Push the floor away with your toes and the sole of the foot there. Good. These make me think about dressage and horses. Push, 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 push. Good, one more time. Kick forward and then lower. You're gonna bend and stretch when it's finished. And then release. You're gonna bend. Big breath in and then out. And then we're just gonna leave it here for today. So hopefully I took you from the floor up there and feel a bit freer. Hopefully that helps to release. Let me stop the recording. Thank you guys.